So find a comfortable position. And start to bring the awareness to the breath, taking a slow breath in. Slow breath out. Breathing in. And out. Last round, taking a slow breath in. Slow breath out. Keeping with this breath throughout this practice. We're going to inhale, take the hands to the shoulders, and start to draw some big circles back with the elbows here. So really try to exaggerate this movement. When we send the elbows back, see if we can squeeze those shoulder blades together as if the shoulder blades are squeezing and lowering down the back. So finding movement that feels good for you at your own pace. Just exaggerating this movement, getting rid of any stickiness in the shoulders. Noticing any clicks, any cracks, any small niggles that you feel. And when you're ready, change in direction. This time, focus on bringing the elbows in front of the body, maybe bringing them to touch. Taking it nice and slow. Notice the difference it feels once you change direction. Giving a nice tall spine. And again, seeing if we can create this movement as big as we can. Taking a few last rounds here with the breath. Taking a slow breath in. Slow breath out, last round. And when you're ready, we're going to take the arms out to the side so the thumbs are facing towards the ceiling. We're going to turn the left thumb towards the mat. And we're going to take the right hand, we're going to tap it on the top of the right shoulder, and we're going to bring this left hand towards the lower back. We're going to inhale, take the arms out. Now take the right thumb towards the mat, bend at the left elbow, tap the left shoulder, and bring that right hand towards the back. Inhale, take the arms out. Exhale, tap the hands. Inhale, back through to center. Exhale, over to the opposite way. So we're finding the internal and external rotation of the shoulders here. So I'm just going to turn around so you can see. So arms nice and wide. And exhale, we're tapping. Inhale, back through to center. Exhale. Inhale, back through to center. So just finding your own pace. We've got the internal rotation in the right shoulder here and the external in the left. So again, just bringing some gentle movement to the shoulders, keeping a nice tall spine, just keeping the chin ever so slightly tucked to the neck. And you may start to notice one side feeling a little bit tighter. It's definitely this side that's the tightest for me, and that right shoulder. So just taking a few last rounds here. Lengthening the back of the neck, down the spine. Last round. When you're ready, we're going to slowly find our way into a tabletop position, and we're going to head straight in for our puppy pose. So we're taking the arms out in front of us. If the shoulders are feeling super tight, we're going to take the arms towards the top corners of the mat. So taking your time, we're going to start to walk the hands out nice and slow, keeping the hips above the knees, and we're going to slowly lower the chest and the shoulders towards the mat. So this is a deep shoulder stretch, so just go into wherever feels good for you. It may be here. You may want to place a block or a cushion or something underneath the head to just support the body. And wherever we are, we're going to stay for around 5 breaths. So taking a slow breath in, slow breath out. Breathing in and out. Last few breaths here. Really think about the chest melting towards the mat. Taking a few last breaths. Last round. And as we exhale nice and slow, we're going to walk the hands back into our tabletop position. And with a slow inhale, take that right hand towards the ceiling. As we exhale, we're going to thread the right arm underneath the left shoulder. Just walk those right fingertips that little bit further away, and we're going to place the forehead towards the mat, extending the left arm away from us. And we're going to take 3 breaths here. So I want you to really focus on bringing this left shoulder towards the mat. So taking a slow breath in. With the exhale, can you send that left shoulder that little bit closer towards the floor? Taking 1 last breath here. And as we exhale, now placing the right cheek on the mat, we're going to inhale, take that left hand behind the back. It may arrive in between the right hip and right thigh, or may just lay across the lower back. Wherever you are, we want to peel back on that left shoulder as if the shoulders are stacking on top of each other. If it feels okay for you, taking the gaze towards the ceiling, and just see if you can send those right fingertips that little bit further away. We're taking 2 more breaths here. Breathing into the belly, filling into those lungs. And as we exhale, just peeling back on that left shoulder, taking 1 last breath. And as we exhale, nice and slow, bringing that left hand back towards the face. Pushing into the left arm, opening the right hand towards the ceiling, and heading back into our tabletop position. We're now going to go on the opposite side. So with an inhale, take that left hand high. As we exhale, thread the needle, really send those left fingertips away from the body. Placing the forehead on the mat and seeing if we can extend that right arm out in front of us. We're staying here for 3 breaths, taking a slow breath in, breathing into the lungs. As we exhale, just see if we can send that right shoulder towards the mat. 2 more breaths. And when you're ready on the next exhale, taking the left cheek towards the mat, we're going to inhale, sweep that right hand behind the back. Really send those left fingertips away and peel back on that right shoulder. Again, if it feels okay for you, take the gaze towards the ceiling. And we're just taking 2 more breaths here, taking a slow breath in. Slow breath out. Last breath. And as we exhale nice and slow, in your own time, bringing that right hand back to the face. Pushing into that right arm, opening the left side towards the ceiling. And we're headed back into our tabletop position. We're going to tuck the toes, send the tailbone high, gazing in between the top of the legs. Just take a breath here in our downward facing dog. You may want to start just sway the knees from side to side. And on the next inhale, coming onto the tiptoes, we're going to walk the feet towards the hands. Planting the feet hip width apart. We're going to clasp the hands behind the back, squeeze the elbows together, find that halfway lift. As we exhale, forward fold, allow the arms to fall away from the body. Take the gaze in between the top of the legs. And again, just allow gravity to do its thing here. Allow the arms to hang heavy away from the spine. Allow the head to hang heavy. And just taking a few breaths in, taking a slow breath in. Slow breath out. Slow breath in. Breath out. 1 last breath here. And on the next exhale, bending at the knees, we're going to slowly rise all the way to our standing position. Releasing the hands, and we're going to bring our hands to our reverse prayer. So we want to find that prayer posture towards the back of the hips, or maybe take hold of the elbows. Wherever you are, we're taking a few breaths here to finish off. Really opening the chest forward. Taking a slow breath in. Slow breath out. Last breath, breathing in. With the next exhale, carefully releasing the arms. We're going to clasp the hands and we're just going to roll the wrists out. When you're ready, release the hands down.